So I seen a video the other day of a guy talking about his takes on the signs as moms, and he's a therapist, and so I'm also going to school for therapy. And I love astrology, and I'm a mom. So the first mom that he mentioned was Aquarius, and he talked about how, like, Aquarius, no, not not that good of mom, this, that, and third, and the comments were going crazy. And I was like, yeah, I kind of don't relate to that. Like, I think I'm a pretty good mom, and I actually know a few Aquarius that are also really good moms. Now, an Aquarius moon may have more of a detached relationship, and I hate to say this, but like a little bit, it could be resentful because Aquarius likes to be tied down. But when we feel that indebted energy to someone, it can be a little bit of a tug of war. But I don't necessarily think Aquarius is like a bad mom, right? We shouldn't say any sign is a bad mom. So my take on the signs, let's just go through them, right? Gemini, I love Gemini as a mom. Gemini is going to be very logical with their children. They're going to give them real world experiences. They're going to make sure that they're into their education, very thoughtful, right? Positive things. On the negative things, Gemini may be a little bit too casual with their children as well. I feel like all air signs may have more of a friendship vibe with their children. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius may be a little bit less of a authority figure and more of like a mentor to their children, which I don't think is bad. Shit, I'm an Aquarius, whatever, right? But we love Gemini. Libra's gonna make sure their kids are dressed to the T. Okay, Libra's gonna make sure that their kids smell good. They got their hair done. They're never gonna look bad. They're always gonna have great things. They're gonna have anything that they need. But Libra has to remember of making sure they show their children the work behind the items, because Libra can kind of spoil their children and create kind of brats, no shade, no tea. And then let's see, moving into fire signs, Aries is going to have another friendship vibe with their kids as well, much like air signs, because Aries is a playful energy. Aries too are going to go to war for their kids, and they are going to take their kids on a lot of trips and do a lot of first things with their kids that they didn't get with their parents. Sag is going to have a friendship vibe as well. Like the same thing with Aries, want to take them on trips, big trips, expansive things. Sag is going to let their children be free flowing, kind of like Aquarius would. Leo is going to put their kids in art, theater, piano lessons, all those things, all the time. That brings me to Virgo. Virgo is going to do the same thing. Virgo may be a little bit of a helicopter mom. Virgo has to make sure that they're not critiquing their children too much, but it's out of love always. And then Capricorn are gonna, kind of unbothered by their kids in a way. So it may, depending on what placements their kids have, their kids may feel a little bit like, ooh, dude, hey mom. But it's just Capricorn's getting to the bag. That, I know it's so stereotypical for Capricorn, but that's really Capricorn. If you meet a Capricorn who ain't getting to the bag, they got some shit going, and you need to check on them. You need to call somebody. And then what do you got? Taurus, love Taurus as a mom. Period. Dot. Love Taurus. Love Cancer. My mom's a Cancer. Love Cancer as a mom, but Cancer can sometimes be the mom of everybody, and it's the mom of the Zodiac, so they feel like they can never be paid back for what they've done for anyone, for the world, just in general. So sometimes Cancer can be a little bit of a victim mom, like, oh, don't worry about it, I'll figure it out, but it's all out of love, because they would go to war and hell and back for their kids. I might as well just bust it down. Who else we got? So Pisces, hit or miss. I'm sorry, I hate to say that. Pisces is going to be a really, 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 really amazing, in-depth, just perfect mom that everybody would want. Or Pisces is going to not have their kids at all. Sorry, just have to say it. Love you down, but that's just kind of what it is. And then we got Scorpio. Scorpio is going to be kind of same way as Pisces, either like in the trenches there, like my ace boom coon, like that's my girl, or they're kind of gonna have like a no kind of contact, or you're not gonna, maybe they kind of, a lot of Scorpios too may choose not to be mothers, or whatever. I don't want to get into that. And then who do we have? Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. So that's my take on the signs as moms. If you've watched this whole thing, then thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments what your sign is, what type of mom you are, and your mom's sign if you don't have any children. So thank you. And also, this is just general energy, not specific to anyone. And, God is love.